Life is a Lego set. I wanna build it all night long. If you're selling bricks and plates, I wanna buy them on my phone. Come on and join me. We can build all the sets at home. Cause this is just my way of expressing all my love for you. What's up, peeps? It's me, your boy MC. We are live-ish in the Lego Lounge. We are back with the McLaren P1 Technic build. If you guys missed it, I decided to do bag 7 as a standalone, just top-down view, sort of that ASMR thing I'm kind of playing around with. I'm not really an expert, so please don't judge me. But we got all of the engine done, and that's the only reason I did it, is because bag 7 was the engine, and then bag 8 is starting to get into, bag 8 through 10 is starting to get into the interior. So I really wanted to just knock the engine section out, and then we can do 8, 9, and 10 today, and then we are done with box 1 and moving on to box number 2. So that was the reason for that. If you guys didn't catch that and are wondering how we got from the last part to this part, but we're gonna keep it rolling. Speaking of bad jokes, what is the dad joke? Boom. Peeps, don't trust atoms. They just make up everything. Madam. All right, let's get this bag sorted. There's a lot in this section. I'm probably gonna have to take a break, eat some dinner here somewhere in the middle. But it'll be seamless to you guys. It's the magic of movie making or MC productions. Wait, maybe I should start my own MC's production studio. What a joke. Anywho, let's get this sorted out. Let's get to greasing these gears, and we can get this car on the road. Peeps! So before I get to building, no, I couldn't have a real episode if I don't sidetrack somehow. I am a little bit concerned right now because before I married all this up, the rear end and the engine block, all these gears were moving really smoothly. And then I locked it all together and it was still moving smoothly. And then I added a few more pieces on here, like this axle that makes the wheels turn now, and somewhere in that area now this isn't moving so smoothly. So I'm wondering if something just got pushed, and see, now it's kind of moving. I don't know, it's not as smooth as it was. That's concerning to me. Like, did I do something, or is just this how tight it's gonna be now? I'm trying to fiddle around with it and see if I can figure out where the tightness is happening. Hope it's not something I did. See, this is moving really smoothly when I touch this part, not so much in other areas. Did I smash something too tight? I don't recall forcing anything in here, y'all. I wish I had an expert. Supposed to be me. Not so much. I don't know. You want to just move this gear, everything's great. I come all the way out to here. This is where it starts to get tight. Like, do I need to loosen something up? Something just doesn't feel right. I might have to play around with this, but we're gonna keep pressing for now. Just hope it works out. am I the only one that when you put a piece in place and it can be something as simple as a pin, a plug, whatever, and you don't see it again for a while. It's just like you placed one of these push pins here or whatever, and you just set it there and then you don't touch it. Nothing attaches to it, just sits there for a while, and then time goes by, and then finally you attach something else up to it, and it all locks together. And I don't know if it's just me. I get such a huge, I don't know the word I'm looking for. English is hard. I get just this huge burst of excitement, satisfaction from the fact that it all finally joined up, and it finally makes sense why you did that. So like this piece right here, I don't know if you can see it, there's this little guy down here, and this whole time I've been like twisting and turning and nothing's been happening, and I've been trying to figure out how this is going to work. And now, I mean, I still don't fully know, but clearly something else is going to attach to this to make this piston here go back and forth. It just brought so much joy to me. I love it. Anybody else? Is it just me? That just got me so excited. All right, continuing on, peeps. Sorry. Peeps, we only got one more bag to go for today, but man, check out it. You got your little working shifter right here, which is super neat. It seems like once here in the center is going to be like neutral, and then like I assume forward and reverse. Not 100% yet on that, but it clearly locks the gear into different like it definitely changes depending on which one is locked in there. It's so cool. Man, we are really cooking with grease now, peeps. Let's get our last bag in here, sorted, and built like a brick house. Or a Lego house. It's actually an interesting thing to talk about. Y'all know what time it is. So, my uncle works for I don't want to say he works with a fiberglass company, or maybe a bunch of fiberglass companies. It's really hard to, I don't know really what he does. I know he's an expert in what he does, and he's like one of one. But anyways, he works with all these different fiberglass companies around the world, and he sent me a thing not too terribly long ago, and I think it's just in concept mode right now, but there is a thing they're working on to essentially build homes out of Lego-like pieces. And it's supposed to be like stronger and more resilient over time. Anyways, I thought it was super neat, and I look forward to a day when houses can be built quickly and not quite so expensive, but also last a lot longer than they do now. And that is my sidetrack for this section. You know, it's only a matter of time before it comes up again. Peeps, what a crazy amount of work that was. And there's certain things in life, they're double-edged swords, right? There's so much enforcement and reinforcement that it's like I'm happy. I know that I can like shake the crap out of this thing and it's not going to fall apart, because there are 1,000 pins in here right now. Like and I'm not done. Like, there's so many pins in here every single where you look. But I don't know if you guys caught it when I was trying to connect these little side sections that are going to be like, I guess, the insides of the doors at some point. They were just killing me, because there's just like 8 pins you're trying to get all lined up, and it's like, when it's shorter things like this, not a big deal. Like this, 5-hole Technic bar, totally cool. But then when you start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this is like a 20 stud long Technic bar. So long. It's so much flex, and it starts getting so challenging. You're like, you know what? It's fine. We just have to woosah, and you know, we can bring it. We can bring all of the pain and all of the joy. But look at all this. Like, look at, you got your little shifter here going on. You can see as I shift up here, it's moving some stuff back here. I mean, you got your gear, you know, your other gear here. Oh God, there's so much. There's your little, what I again suspect is going to be the spoiler. It goes up and down. Look how long this thing is. It barely is staying. I'm gonna have to go just top screen only at some point because I just don't have enough. I don't have enough frame. I guess I could do that, but then it gets harder to see the finer details. You know, I kind of like you guys being able to see. Knocked my camera when I was taking the thing down. There we go. We're back straight. I like you to try to see some of these finer details. I mean, that's zoomed in most of the way. Man, so much amazing details going on here. Wow. Wow, 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 peeps. That's all I can say. You know? Yeah. Here we are. We are done with box one. That is box one complete. 2 boxes to go. It's so crazy. But we're still on book one, technically. Let's see what this thing says. I had to turn it off. Yeah, box 2. And we're going to be starting on the door mechanism and the sides. Like, the fact that it says door mechanism already has me going, what? The doors have a mechanism? That's nuts. There is so much involved in this build. I definitely think the engine block overall was less complicated than the Bugatti. But that being said, the whole engine compartment was more complicated. If I remember, again, it's been a hot minute. There was a lot more, there was for sure a lot more pistons in the Bugatti. This is an 8-cylinder, but there's a lot more, again, from my memory, there's a lot more gears and moving pieces in this one. And just overall, I feel like there's more in this build, so I'm loving it. I'm over here singing songs to myself. Bring the noise, bring the funk, bring the best you got. That's what I gotta sing. I gotta hype myself up. Ain't about winning or losing, but loving, living, living, loving. Woo! Look at all this. Oh! It's got me so hype. And that's why it's a hyper car. Forgot to take its medication this morning. Peeps, this has been a blast. I'm done for today. You know you're tired when you start just making silly mistakes. And so now it's time for me to walk away from this table. And I could for sure, it's only 7:30 here at night. I could for sure sit here and keep building and building and building. There's no doubt about it. But then I'm afraid I would start making stupid mistakes. Not just like, oh, I missed a part or I flipped it upside down or something. I'm gonna start just like totally wrecking things. And I don't want that. I wanna, oh gosh, I love this little shifter. It is so awesome. The way that works. Like, that is amazing. Boy, they got this. I mean, could you imagine being on the team? See how I was almost out of here. And then I sidetracked myself again. Could you imagine being on the team? Coming up with this and just the gears, not even the look. I imagine there has to be like multiple teams. It probably said it in that book that I didn't take the time to read yet. But man, Lego, I'm not even halfway done, but this is a winner in my book already. Peeps, I hope you guys are having a good time. I'm trying to keep it light and keep it fun, but not talk too much, because I don't want this to take an infinity of time. So, oh, here I go again. How are you guys liking all these printed pieces? Doesn't that make you guys go, Lego, why can't you do this with everything? Everything's printed. There's no stickers. This P1 serial number on here, the little dashboard, the little P1 symbol over here. There's P1 symbol on the headrest. Come on, Lego. Do this all the time. I'm begging you, Lego. I'm begging you. I know I'm not a LAN member. I know I don't have millions of followers, but Lego, hear me out. Let's always go with printed pieces. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. We love it. We love it. Mwah! Double chef's kiss. Mwah, 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 mwah. I'm done, peeps. Let's get out of here. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, holla, holla, holla!